EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At their own 27-yard
line. On the set. Here we go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Bruce Hall. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. You look at this Buffalo defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This is caught by McMillan. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Back to throw here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Panthers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. The always tough NFL.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw again. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Allen going to run with it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Allen going to throw. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
319!
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And this brings up a third and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the touchdown, Bills. Jaden Reed, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At their own 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you, with the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 18. 5 here. Ready, ready.
They'll set up to throw. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 10 more there and another 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Allen. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
Hey, hold.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Allen going to change the look here.
Another Bills first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Second and 10. Here's Allen. Now he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Allen to throw once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. And Mitchell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Allen going to run with it. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Take Bigsby. 43 yards. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Panthers 14.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just there, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. A short throw to Musgrave. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Go! Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Abdul Carter. It'll go as a loss loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
18 Panthers.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
5 wide. Ready! We go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
39 yards.
and the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And running with power here.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
This is caught by McMillan.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
10 yards. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Back to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen off the play fake.
The right side here caught by Kincaid.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against convention.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Omarion Hampton, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Panthers first down.
He'll drop to throw.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
319.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Touchdown!
Dalton Kincaid.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Real quick. They be on that rap and pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions get louder than my words. How you sold, you still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures.
Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week, often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bills, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.